In this video, we're going to set up the VR controller in the scene. Let's start by importing the Google VR SDK. Come to Assets, Import Package, Custom Package. I have mine on the desktop and it's in this folder, GVR Unity SDK Master, and it is called Google VR for Unity. So just import that. Now this is a relatively large package. It's going to take a while to import. So while it's importing, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to come back when the importing is done. Okay, the import is almost done, so I'm back. When the import is complete, there's two folders that will be added to the project. One is called Google VR and the other is called Plugins. Now if you plan to use the Oculus or the Samsung Gear VR, you'll need your Oculus signature file. And this is a good time to add it into the Android folder here inside the plugins. I have mine on my desktop, so I'm just going to go back to the Finder. I'm going to hide others. And I'm going to open up Shadow VR. I'll navigate to Assets, Plugins, Android. And here I have the Assets folder that contains my Oculus signature file. As you can see right here. These files aren't private, but you do need to go to the Oculus site to get these if you're going to use Gear VR. Alright, let's go back to Unity. I'm going to use a third-person controller, so I'm going to bring the character asset package in. If we come down here, Import Package, Characters. Alright, this is going to take a bit of time, so I'm going to pause the video and come back when the asset importing is nearly complete. Alright, so that is complete, and if we come down to Standard Assets, under Characters, under Third Person Character, under Prefabs, you'll find this third person controller. And just drag a third-person controller into the scene and drop it anywhere. I'm going to make a little bit of an adjustment to this character because this character is a little bit small for the size of this particular scene. I'm just going to bump the character up in size to 1.3 across the board. And while I'm at it, I'm going to make the capsule collider a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it 0.4, just so that I can't see through walls. The other thing I'm going to do, because when I'm in the VR environment, I just want to slow this character down a little bit, I'm going to change the moving speed to 90. I'm also going to change the stationary turn speed to 45. And finally, the move multiplier 2.5, just to make the character move a little bit more slowly. Now if we open the character, we can find the glasses, and inside the glasses I'm going to create an empty child, and I'm going to name this VR camera position. And I'm going to position this up a little bit in the character. It's about 1.4 meters off the ground and a little bit in front of the character, 0.025. And let me just frame on that. And I'm going to scroll in with the scroll wheel just so you can see this is positioned right in the front of the eyes of this character. Now let's get the GVR main prefab from the Google VR folder. So open up Google VR, come down to Prefabs, and here you'll find GVR main, and drag GVR main right into this camera position. And now we can come up to the main camera that was in our scene, and let's just delete that. We don't need that in our scene anymore now that we've got the VR camera in the scene. Now, there's still a few more things to do, but I'm going to end this video here and I'll come back and continue to configure this character controller in the next video.